One emotion that surprises many women when they start questioning long-held beliefs is anger. And for many women over 50, the intensity of that anger can surprise them. Because when emotions have been held down for a long time, they don't always return quietly. So when anger starts showing up, it can be confusing and even a little frightening. But anger during a season of identity shift and questioning is actually very common. And in many cases, it's not something going wrong. It's something inside you that's waking up. At the end of this video, I'll guide you through a short body awareness to use when anger shows up. One of the first things many women notice during a faith shift is confusion, grief, sadness. But anger often surprises them. You might notice things like irritation, frustration, anger at people or systems, anger at things that happened years ago. And that can feel unsettling because many women have spent decades pushing anger down. If you're noticing anger during a faith shift, this is actually a very common response. So why does anger show up during a time like this? Sometimes anger appears because we begin to see things differently. Examples of this may be realizing how much of your life was shaped by expectations, recognizing parts of yourself that you suppressed, noticing ways you ignored your own needs, realizing certain things hurt more than you allowed yourself to admit. You might suddenly think, why did I accept that for so long? And then anger begins to come to the surface. But anger is part of awakening to your own voice. And this is where things can start to feel confusing for many women. Many women were deeply conditioned to avoid anger. Messages many women received were good women are patient, good women are forgiving, good women don't cause conflict. Anger is selfish or unspiritual. So when anger appears, it can feel like something is wrong with you. You're becoming a different person. You're losing control. But often what's actually happening is your emotional range is expanding. You're allowing feelings that were never safe before. Sometimes anger is actually pointing to something important. Anger often carries information. It may be pointing to boundaries that were crossed, grief that was unacknowledged, parts of yourself that were silent, needs that went unmet. Sometimes anger is the body saying, something important happened here. And that recognition can be part of reclaiming your voice. Anger also doesn't just show up in our thoughts. It often shows up in your body first. You might notice tightness in your jaw, heat in your chest or face, tightness in your stomach, clenched hands, restless energy. Your body is often the first place emotions speak. Learning to notice these sensations can help your body relate to anger in a gentler way. If anger has been showing up in your faith shifts, it doesn't mean something's wrong. Often it means that something inside you is beginning to shift. And learning to listen to that voice gently and without judgment can be an important part of rediscovering yourself.
This practice isn't about ignoring anger. It's about learning how to be with it. If you'd like to try this, take a slow breath and allow your shoulders to relax. Then gently bring your attention to your body and notice if there's anywhere you feel anger right now. You might notice warmth, pressure, tightness, or movement. Instead of trying to change the feeling, simply allow it to be there for a few breaths. Sometimes the first step with an emotion like anger isn't fixing it. It's simply allowing ourselves to notice that it's there.